Came out bustin', came out bluffing, came out for your cousin. I do all these bruises, worse than they daddy. Go to over, you in trouble. I'm the sending, I'm gon' rob it, do it, setting. That's your busy, it ain't shit. I went shopping, left it running, kept my honest, kept my playing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Mary Colette here. How you doing? So in this video I'm going to be sharing my makeup secrets, my makeup tips, my makeup routine basically with you guys. Quick disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist. I don't do this professionally. This is just basically a video where I show you guys how I get my makeup done. I mean, I get a few messages here and there from you guys about, you know, what products I use, how I do my makeup, and I figured why not film a video putting you guys on to the T. Okay, so this is the look I have created in this video and I think I look absolutely stunning. I literally can't stop staring at myself. But good thing is I filmed every single thing for you guys. The products I use, where I got them from, what they do for me, why I like them, why I don't really like them. I hope you enjoy this video. Mwah. So first thing I do is moisturize my face, and I already moisturized my face today using the Blue Poppy face sheet as well as this moisturizer from Yves Rocher. I already used that as a moisturizer on my face, and I've gone ahead to add a primer. The primer I use is the Benefit Professional primer. This primer literally, like, it makes my pores like less visible. And yes, that's what I like about this primer. Something else I do right after putting on my primer to make my makeup last longer is to put some loose powder on here and just dab it all over my face. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling outside. 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. The powder I'm using is the Huda Beauty loose powder in the shade Blondie. Yes, I feel like my face is ready for some foundation now, and the foundation I'm going to be using is the foundation that I've been using for years now. It's the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and this is the shade 340. This is my perfect shade. This is called Cappuccino, and it's just perfect on me. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over my face. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's stubborn when I sing about it. Yeah, I love this foundation because it is very hydrating and at the same time it is not full coverage. I really don't care much for full coverage foundations because they just make me look cakey, and I like my makeup to have skin-like finish. And that's why I always gravitate more towards hydrating foundations. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside. Front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. I love this foundation so much, but the only thing about it that I'm not so crazy about is the fact that it doesn't have a pump. Like, you literally have to do this on your hand, and sometimes I put too much on my hand and then I have to, like, I end up wasting the foundation, and that sucks because you guys know how expensive everything is in Nigeria these days. Like, foundation is expensive. Well, this particular foundation is not like super duper expensive, but it costs quite a lot of money. So I like what this is looking like right now, but I still want it more blended, so I'm just going to use my beauty blender to do this, just to blend everything out and just blend everything together. Moving on to concealer. This is the Nuban Beauty in My Skin concealer, and this is the shade 043. I just put this under my eye. Front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know. I'd like to add that Nuban Beauty is a Nigerian owned brand, and you guys know how I feel about my Nigerian owned brands that are doing amazing. And that's why like you find brands like Zaron, Nuban Beauty, like you'll always find them in my makeup bag because I absolutely love them. So I'm going to leave this on to dry a little bit more. I think I want to add a brighter concealer. The brighter concealer I'm going to be using is the ColourPop concealer. That's this right here. Because it's like just slightly brighter than the Nuban Beauty one. And it actually dries up faster than the Nuban Beauty one because it's more matte. So I'm just going to let this dry and then move on to something else. For my contour, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Stick Foundation. And I saw this trick on TikTok where to get smoother application of your contour, you spray your setting spray on your contour like this. Take your brush, do this, and then just tap, 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 tap. It's just a smoother application and just less patchy. So honestly, with my brows, I don't really be doing too much because I don't like crazy eyebrows. I like my brows to still look natural, but just concealed and just tidier a little bit. Just add a few lines here and there. And for that, I'm going to be using the Beauty Line by Didi eyebrow pencil. Beauty Line by Didi is another Nigerian owned brand that I absolutely love. I'm doing this right now while I let my concealer dry down. I'm not worried about my concealer getting too dry because if it does, I can just add setting spray on it and dab it again. I'm going up. Can see, but I'm obviously still going to conceal that. I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow and I'll be back. My brows are not twins, they are sisters. Okay, so bear that in mind. So yeah, I'm doing the same thing I did for the first brow to this one. And like I said, I'm just gonna take that and just swoop it above. Anyway, so now that that's done, it's time to blend my concealer. That's a pretty good piece on this easy peasy. Easy peasy. So see, I feel like by doing this, it gives me better coverage, you know, so. Side note, has anybody heard Burna Boy's new album? Just a side note, I listened to it this morning while getting ready for the day. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not crazy about it. Don't bite my head off because I know there are probably some Burna Boy stans watching this. But to be honest, with me and like albums and just music in general, sometimes I just need to listen to it over and over and over and over again. Like this song, What Are We by CK and Davido. Like when it first came out, I didn't like it. I was like, what the hell is this? Take it out of my sight. Take it away. I don't want to see it ever again. But after a while, obsessed. Like I love that song now. So I feel like I need to give it another listen. Ooh, I absolutely love what my makeup is doing today. Like it's doing everything it needs to do. I absolutely love this concealer. Shouts to Oshwa for putting me on because Oshwa was the one that put me onto this concealer. She also taught me to do this. Like now I put like my powder and everything in like Ziplocs because first of all my powder is broken and like it just spills onto the rest of my makeup and just makes it messy. So I just keep it in Ziplocs now. So yeah, like I'll see Oshwa come on set with like a Ziploc bag of her foundation, concealer and powder because she prefers to use her own stuff. And then I'll see how her makeup will turn out and it will be so nice and flawless. And I was just like, girl, I have to get me that. So she put me on to the Nuban Beauty concealer, and here I am putting you guys on as well. That's our concealer done. It's time for blush. Guys, I'm about to put you onto something. Are you ready? Can you see it? This is the new Zaron liquid blush. First of all, guys, let me be very honest. They sent this to me as PR, and I like to try out things that people send to me as PR just to be sure if I actually like it before then creating content or recommending it to people. This is the blush palettes that I use and I've been using for a while now. I haven't used that in about a month now because of this. This is literally all I use now. You literally just need a tiny drop. Just a little goes a long way. But if you're trying to go for like bright blush, you can add more. So that's it on my cheek. Let's blend it out. You can also use your beauty blender for this as well, but I prefer to use a blush because I like to use my beauty blender for just my concealer. I don't want to put too many colors on there. Yeah. You see why I said a little goes a long way? Like, this is what it looks like. If you don't take anything from this video, take this. Buy this liquid blush. It's really nice. Like, it's so good. And they have different shades. This one is the shade Old Fashioned. This is the shade they sent to me and love it. Absolutely obsessed. I think it's the perfect shade for me and it's just beautiful. Oh, I forgot to add that Zaron is also a Nigerian brand. Have to put that out there. Proud of my Nigerian folks doing amazing things. Time to add the loose powder and bake. So with my loose powder, it depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm in the mood to like bake my face, and sometimes I'm in the mood to just press it very lightly under my eyes. And today, I think I'm in the mood for pressing it lightly under my eyes. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Another thing about the blush is also that if you put it on your face and it's too bright at first, when you apply your loose powder under your eye, it tones down the blush and just makes it look smoother and just nicer, you know. Show me the doors to your heart, baby, I'm breaking it. I love how the blush looks, so I'm not going to touch the blush. But normally, like if it's a lot, I will literally just put it on my blush to cool it down a bit. But I like how it looks. So my friend Charity, Beauty by Shar on Instagram, she's a makeup artist, taught me something. Putting loose powder on your eyebrows also helps set the brows. Because if you've noticed, sometimes your eyebrows produce oil. Just the skin under your eyebrows produce oil, like you'll be oily around here, and putting a bit of loose powder on it helps as well. It also helps make the eyebrow just lighter. So I always do that sometimes when doing my makeup, just add a bit of setting powder on my eyebrows. I'm now going to take this tiny brush, use it to set on top of my nose. Just tap that lightly all over my nose. We're almost there. We're almost there. The bronzer I use is the Full Spectrum CoverGirl bronzer. I want to just use this to brush everything out and make sure that there's nothing out of place. I'm also going to take this mirror and look at myself up close, because big mirrors have a way of deceiving you that everything is okay, but really it's not. I'm just going to take my bronzer again and just use this to just use this, and then just take it all the way up to the bridge of my nose. I learned this from Jackie Aina. Guys, I watch a lot. Should I say watched? But to be honest, when I have YouTubers that I like even if they put out themselves staring at the sun, I'll probably watch it, to be honest. Like, they're a group of YouTubers that I actually really like. And yeah, when Jackie Aina still used to drop, what am I calling her? Well, she calls herself Jackie Aina, but here in Nigeria we call it Aina. So I'm going to call her how she calls herself, because that's how she wants to be addressed. So Miss Jackie, when Miss Jackie used to drop makeup tutorials like regularly, I could watch that shit it was like a drug. So I learned this whole like taking your contour up to the bridge of your nose thing from her. I've been seeing the girls using blush on their nose, so I think I'm going to try a bit of that as well. Let's use the e.l.f. blush palette and just do this. You know, I'm not a huge fan of eyeshadows, to be honest. I barely ever use eyeshadows, but what I do is put some bronzer, like just the top, like this, like literally from the contour all the way up is what I do. And yeah, it gives the illusion of like I have a natural eyeshadow type thing here, but I actually don't. It's just my foundation and powder, really. I'm going to use the Ben Nye Final Seal setting spray all over my face. Guys, a little heads up about this setting spray. It literally chokes you. Like, it has such a strong minty smell that if you don't brace yourself, it will actually make you cry. But the good thing about it is it literally keeps your makeup in place. After it dries down, you can literally feel your makeup just in place. Besides the annoying smell, I actually quite like it. Time for the final step, lips. Actually, that's not the final step. Lashes. The MO for today is to just take pictures while I'm here, and I want to look a bit glam. So we're going to be using these lashes from nlash.ng, another Nigerian owned brand. I think it's an arm of Yanga Beauty actually. I've used it once before, like it's very reusable, and that's what it looks like. I've used it once before, and this is the second time I'm going to be using it. The lash glue I'm going to use is this classic lash glue. This is what it looks like, and this lash glue is actually really nice. I hate bonding glue for lashes. Like, even when makeup artists use bonding glue for me, like for my lashes, I literally cringe, because I'm just like, is it just me, or does it smell weird? Like, it smells like fish. Like, I hate it so much. And like, even after they put the lash on your eye, you're like, I can still smell it because it's so close. Like, the eyes are very close to the nose, so it's on my face and I can obviously smell it. Like, it has such a pungent smell, and I just hate it. Like, I can't stand bonding glue. But everybody seems to think that bonding glue is the strongest kind of glue for your eyelashes. To be honest, I just can't stand the smell. But this classic glue actually does a really good job. Like, if I were to recommend a very nice lash glue that doesn't smell funny, like it doesn't come off or anything, it will be this classic eyelash glue. I've put the lash glue on my lash like so, and I'm just going to wait for it to get dry. When the lash glue is tacky, applying it is easier. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you use to apply your lash. Do you prefer to use your hands, or do you prefer to use your tweezers? I actually have tweezers here, but I actually prefer to use my hand, just because, like, I just feel like it's faster this way. There was actually a time in my life, guys, that I did not know how to apply. Like, I didn't know how to put on my lashes. Like, I had no clue. Like, I would literally be at it for hours. I have successfully applied both my lashes. This is the Yves Rocher mascara. It's called 360 Degrees. Time for my favorite part, my lips. Oh yeah, this eye pencil is by YSL. It was a gift from my baby girl, Osh.
My doctor told me I'm in need of your medicine.
My lips here are like dark here as well, but I've always wanted a lip liner that I can use to kind of accentuate that when I put on my lips it will still show that I have lip liner on. So we're going to be using this lip cream by Fenty today.
Doors to your heart, baby, I'm breaking in, yeah. Finally spoke my mind. Say you did listen, yeah. Show me the doors to your heart, baby, I'm breaking in, yeah.
Absolutely love this lipstick. Honestly, this is very different from anything that I've ever owned. I always gravitate towards like pinkish nude lip glosses like this. Like these are usually my kind of lip glosses, like pinkish nude lip glosses. Like those are my vibe really. But this is the first time that I've actually bought something that is like nude, and I love it. Yes guys, we are done. Usually this kind of makeup takes me like 30 minutes max like to do, but obviously because I've been doing my makeup and talking at the same time, it's taking me like an hour. This is it. I really hope that you enjoyed it. This is actually the first time that I am taking my time to create like a video talking about like my makeup and how I do it and everything. And yes guys, you know the drill. If you like this video, make sure to give it a very big fat thick thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. Comment your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.
Say you did listen, yeah. Show me the doors to your heart, baby, I'm breaking it.